What's happening, guys, and welcome to today's show. We're going to preview the late kickoff between Arsenal and Brentford. Um, Listen, this is a game that has no jeopardy. This is a game where both teams are pretty much, their objectives for the Premier League are pretty much solidified. Brentford comfortably mid-table. Their feet are probably already on the beach, ready for their break. They beat Liverpool. At home last season, so they travel to the Emirates today. Arsenal, top four's pretty much certified, consolidated. Champions League, we're going to be there. So how the manager is going to approach the game today is going to be vital for this game and the next game against Real Madrid in the Champions League. From my viewpoint, the predicted 11 should not include most of the players that played against Real Madrid in the Champions League on Tuesday. They should be rested. I'm talking about Kivior, Lewis Skelly, Timber, Saliba, Partey, Rice, Odegaard, Saka, Moreno, and Martinelli. Those guys should be rested if it's possible. Raya, not a problem for Raya. He's in goal. Goalkeeper's not so much jeopardy, but that team, those players should be rested. And fringe players, rotational players should be brought in like Trossard, like Sterling, Ethan Ranieri should come in today, Jorginho, Calafiori if he's fit, Ben White. Um, you know, that's not even enough for a full 11. So some of the main guys will probably start alongside those players, but I'll try and give you my predicted 11 being as realistic as possible for the players that should or can be rested and for players that you can bring in and rotate. I mean, uh, I don't think Calafiori's fit, but Lewis Skelly should probably start. I think Saliba and Kivior will probably start. Ben White should have a run in at right back. Jorginho should come in for Partey. Ranieri should come in for Odegaard. Um, Maybe move Moreno to midfield to give Declan Rice a rest. And then up front, Saka had a knock. He came off against Real Madrid with a knock. That's nothing serious. But up front, you should probably be looking at Trossard, Sterling, and see if we can get someone else up there. I'm not quite sure. That's how I would approach the game. With that sort of bringing some of the rotational squad players, and he has to start some of the main guys because the squad's not that big unless he's going to bring in some of the academy guys, some of the academy lads. But yeah, that's how I'd approach it. Rest some players that need to be rested, to conserve them for next week's game on Wednesday at the Bernabeu against Real Madrid. And yeah, just go into this game unscathed, navigate the game, try and get a result. We're at home, so it should be doable, even if we rotate. I know Brentford are coming off a win against Liverpool, but they might be playing to try and finish off as high as possible on the table as possible. But there is no jeopardy for them. There is no jeopardy for us. Our Premier League objectives, even though our objective was to win the Premier League, that was conceded earlier in the season. So we're in the top four now. So let's try and get through this game unscathed and get ready for this massive clash that could define Arsenal's season against Real Madrid in the Bernabeu next week, Wednesday. And I'm going to give you my preview for that. But yeah, Brentford will probably have their strongest 11, and Arsenal, the manager, needs to find a way to rotate and bring in the squad players and also players, the starting players, and try and mix it up and try and give players a rest that need a rest. Even if he starts Saka, bring him off early. I'm sure these are all in the managers and the coaching staff thoughts. So yeah, this is going to end today's video. I'm looking forward to today's game. Just hoping that we get through it unscathed and that we're ready and, up for it for this massively important battle that's going to be at the Bernabeu next week, because Real Madrid ain't going to go away. There's going to be 80,000-90,000 Real Madrid fans that are going to be demanding that Real Madrid score early and go on to win a game. So we need to go into that game off a win for the confidence, unscathed, no injuries, and, you know, ready for the test. And it's going to be a massive, 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 massive test for Arsenal at the Bernabeu. Have no doubt about that. All right, guys. So let's enjoy today's game. I'll be back with a reaction, probably tonight or tomorrow. So I'll see you very soon. All that good stuff. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you soon. Peace.